Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. I enjoyed that. That was a Netflix movie. So I wonder how it would have done in the theater. But you kind of cheat when you put it on Netflix.
Hey, I
Yeah.
understand. So I think partly it's because Netflix always does this thing where the movies are trying to get people to come to the theater. Netflix is trying to keep people to stay at home. And it's always be that kind of thing. And if it wasn't a movie, it's at least a TV show that they're trying to do to get that audience. They want that time, right? And so I thought it was an interesting thing where they didn't know what to do or how it was going to work. Now, if they had more confidence in it, I think they would have did a theatrical release. And really, I think they should have did one. I think it was that good because, to be honest, Eddie Murphy, he kind of tying up loose ends with all these movies that he did, right? He did Coming to America. I would have thought or wished or hoped that Coming to America would have been the bright spot. I would never have thought that Axel F would have been the one that was like, wow, this is actually good and I want to see it again. And it should be in the theater as opposed to Coming to America 2. I don't think that was movie theater worthy. Even though I would have thought it would have been.
So
to me, I was but to me, like if we went to the theater, I don't think it would have went good. But this one, this Beverly Hills Cop, this new one, I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. It was a first time director, and so that was interesting too. The story was very interesting. It was similar to, it had the same beats as the original one, but it was done in a way where it didn't feel like, okay, oh, here again. It's almost kind of like you were looking for certain kind of things, and when they came, you welcomed it versus like kind of rolling your eyes. Only aspect I thought was kind of interesting, and I wish I would have connected better with it, would have been the aspect with him and his daughter. But I don't know if it's because of the actress, but something about that. I got it, but it wasn't extra. And maybe because their relationship, to me, it just didn't hold me, their relationship and the kind of stuff they were kind of going through. But it wasn't like a thing like, hey, I didn't, having her in there threw it off or whatever. But no, but it was fun. The side characters was fun. It was good seeing old faces. It was good seeing new faces.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it had energy to it. It was like the same old kind of thing. And even though, he's an old dude with straight black hair and he's in his 60s doing the same thing, running around tearing up stuff like he was in his 20s, even though it could have been like, oh, please sit your old butt down. It was kind of like, yeah, he'd probably be a knucklehead and keep doing this kind of thing. Like, I'm down for this. I'm down for this. The funniest part when he was with his partner and he was saying like, hey, you couldn't believe we're the same age. Yeah, because the partner looks so old and kind of like, and not just hair color, but I'm talking about, just skin and just all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And he made a comment or joke about how, hey,
they made fun. They had fun with it though. Yeah. But it was good to see everybody. Yeah, me too. It was good to see. I was like, oh, I missed them. It reminded me, there's a reason why we're watching this, because this franchise was great.
yeah. And then Kevin Bacon, he made a great bad guy. He was dope. So I ended up watching that. I think I saw the movie 2 or 3 times, but it was just fun. It was like 80s all over again, but not trying too hard. And I thought it was pretty neat that they were able to find that balance between campy and being too much and a little grit to it as well. And because sometimes you try too hard, right? Hey, how do you make magic again? You copy the exact recipe. And it's like, no, you got to consider, you're going to have people that's going to be watching it that grew up and saw the original, and you got people who don't even know what this is. So I kind of liked how it felt like this could have came out years ago and we just forgot or didn't know about it, and we clicked it and be like, oh, okay, this feels like that. It felt at times very grounded, and some of it was very, speaking to what's going on today with how Beverly Hills is and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of funny because before, I think when Beverly Hills Cop came out, if you never seen Hollywood before, or we didn't really know how that went or how the people were and how the vibe was, it would be like, you're watching a foreign film or something. Like, oh, people walk around dressed like that, or people walk around and the stores are like all these big glamorous kind of stuff. Nowadays, everybody kind of knows it or been there personally and kind of understand what that is. So it doesn't feel the same as seeing it in the 80s in a place that you never really knew about, and you're seeing this thing with some deep insight. Just like for me being from California, Hollywood part looked normal, Beverly Hills part looked normal for me, but seeing Detroit, that was kind of like, oh, that's gritty. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, people got fires in trash cans. Like, they do that? You could you could be outside with fires in there. So to me, that was my transport. And then for people that was from somewhere else, LA was their transport. So I like having both sides of that. I like that. And they kind of they went back to that in a way. and I appreciate it. And also with the old, not old music, that's not fair. Well, it is old music, but like the Partner Sister song and stuff. They use old or music and kind of, themes and stuff. Baby. Right. Yeah. And it still fit. It didn't feel like, ooh, it didn't feel dated. It fit. So I was pleasantly surprised by that movie. I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. It was a little treasure. I definitely recommend that movie. That was a surprise for me, man. Like, I was almost more surprised and enjoyed it more than Bad Boys 4. Even though I did enjoy Bad Boys 4 a lot.
I did too.
But to me, it kind of got me surprisingly. And I don't know if it's just because I wasn't expecting it or it just really just hit all the things I needed. But to me, that was like, oh, that was my surprise. I'm glad I came across this and I really enjoyed this kind of movie. And I do wish it did at least have a limited run in the theater because that would have been nice to see.